Equipment checkoff form, we have stopped using it and we're going to start using it again. Everybody knows how to use it. Helpers fill it out when they load the truck. Driver checks it to make sure everything's loaded correctly. You get one of us when you get back to check it off when you get back. Make sure everything made it back.
All right, so we're just gonna go over a few things this morning. It's Tuesday. So first thing we're gonna go over, me, Brent, and Jason have been kind of getting out of hang of handing out equipment checkoffs. I've been trying to get back in the flow, and I talked to Brent about it yesterday, and he's like, we haven't used those for like a month, and I'm like, sweet. So we're just gonna get back in the habit of that. A couple of these new guys, I know Andrew probably hasn't seen one of these. Oh, you probably have over the last week with me. But so it's literally going to be a checkoff. So what we're going to go over is I'm going to write down the totals, especially with packing now. Well, I'm not going to put exactly what's on there. I'm going to cushion it for you guys, so you guys bring in the extra, not having just to bring the extra by yourself. So I'm going to cushion it, so we'll always have that little extra packing material out on site for you guys, so you guys aren't running out of material. So what it is we'll write down what we're checking out, and then we'll have a helper sign it off. We'll have the driver sign it off, and then the helper will sign it, and the driver will sign it, and then you guys will hand it back to me.
Second thing is cleaning the cabs and the backs of the trucks daily. We're going to be coming in busy season. We need to stay on top of keeping the trucks clean. We all know David's stance on us not taking care of our trucks. I don't want to lose anything else. Just make sure you do beginning the day, end of the day, make sure shit's clean. We do a pretty good job of it, but we gotta stay on top of it.
Next thing we're gonna go over is we need to get back in the habit of sweeping out back of the trucks and cleaning your cabs at the end of the day. So far, I found it yesterday. That's good. So we just need to get back in the habit of it. I know we're pretty good about keeping our cabs clean, but we also got to remember that back of the truck needs to be cleaned as well. So when we're getting back and we're back early, we need to make sure we're getting out, getting everything out of that truck and sweeping it. Yeah. Okay.
Safety things, cell phone use, with what helpers need to do to help drivers. Drivers need to communicate with your spotters and your helpers what you need done. Part of being a leader, part of being a crew lead. You got to lead your guys and let them know what you expect of them. You can't get pissed because they're not doing what you want if you didn't tell them what you wanted done. So make sure you are communicating. Make sure cell phone use, you guys stay off your phones. I mean, that's pretty common sense.
If you need directions, have your helper use his phone.
You know, in the cabs of the trucks, when you're speeding, you slam on the brakes, it takes pictures of what you're doing at the time. And if you're on your phones, corporate definitely checks. So to keep everybody's ass out of trouble, just keep your cell phone use to a minimum and help your driver out.
Say keep the cell phone use around the customer to a minimum as well. You don't want to look like you're playing on your phone. If you're on your phone, like talking to us or something, let them know that, so you're not just like cruising around on your phone, not giving a shit.
One thing for our location specifically, we need your guys' help to keep pack material clean, used box area. Brent spent a lot of fucking time getting that thing looking the way it does.
If you check out our fluid shelves in the corner, I just organized all that as well. Got rid of some shelves.
Just get something out, put it away. Don't leave it laying around. Don't leave messes laying around. I'm not your dad. I don't get paid to go behind you and clean up your messes. So be grown men and do your jobs.
Break.
Helpers, we expect you guys to help your leads, because your leads and your drivers are not supposed to be on your phones while they're driving the truck. So if your driver asks you to call the customer, hands you the paperwork, asks you to call your customer, please, as a helper, give your lead that, you know what I mean, that help to help them so they're not getting in trouble. Because what happens if your driver's caught on giving your customer a call on the way to the job site and they're driving, your driver's getting a ride out. So we need you as helpers to help your guys' drivers out as much as possible, so they're not getting in trouble and you guys are able to communicate with customers properly. Anything else? You guys want to go over any input? Nope. Sweet.
Nope.